DriftTilTheEnd here, and I'm making a video on how to lose 20 pounds in just 2 months. Yep, and the reason why I know you can do it is because I did it. I lost 23 pounds. Alright, I was 265, now I'm 242. I am very impressed with my results, and I am impressed with myself because the competition is within. So I'm pretty sure you've been wanting to lose weight for a long time now. You just couldn't find the means to do it. Well, I'm telling you, you can. Alright? So let's just think about this, okay, to start. There's people who were in really good shape, fit, who actually lost the ability to exercise. Okay, exercise is one of the main keys of losing weight. So just imagine someone in a wheelchair, you know, it's very hard for them to lose weight because they can't really work up a sweat as easy. Alright? So if you're able with legs, and I'm not just talking legs, some people have internal dizziness or fatigue and things that keep them from losing weight. But if you're able, then that alone should be enough inspiration that, hey, I can do this. And remember, just because you have a limitation doesn't mean you can't go as far as your limitation. Alright? You need to go as far as your limitation. Like I have a slip disc in my lower back, okay? It doesn't hurt daily really, but there's some exercises that will really strain my lower back. So I have to be really careful when I'm doing leg raises, things of that nature where all the pressure is going on my back. But does that stop me from going to the gym, going to my boxing? No, it doesn't. But I know my limitations, so I'm not going to risk further injury, so then I can't do any type of exercise at all. So first you got to know your limits, and then you got to go to your limit, okay? And don't go past because you don't want to hurt yourself. Alright, so now what I want you to do, step number one, we're going to do 3 steps, okay? Step number 1, super simple, okay? Instead of eating out, I want you to prepare all meals for yourself for the next 2 weeks. Now, you know, your family can prepare the meals, but I'd rather you just prepare them. But if your wife or, you know, your mother or somebody prepares your meals for you, that's fine, you know, go ahead and eat those. But don't go out to fast food or anywhere else. Even if you're at like a grocery store that sells sandwiches, don't go and buy a sandwich. You need to learn how to make your own food for yourself and know how to go out in the world if you have a job or if you have a reason why you're going to be out of the house for 6 hours. You need to know how to feed yourself outside of someone else making your food for you. That's step number 1, man. And just eat whatever you regularly eat. Don't cut out anything. You know, just full force, eat what you eat, but just make sure you are the preparer or one of your family members in your household. Okay, so make sure not to start step number 2 until you started step number 1. And that means for 2 weeks you're preparing your own food. That's very essential to this diet plan. Step number 2, now don't worry, I'm only taking your breakfast from you. That's all. I'm switching your breakfast menu. But after that, you can eat everything as you normally do, so long as you make it from home prepared. You can bring it with you. You can find ways to keep it cold on the go, but you need to prepare your own meals. Step number 2 is to eat a salad in the morning in replacement of whatever you normally eat. Alright, and this salad isn't what you think, okay? When you think of salad, you just think of tomatoes and lettuce. No, I'm talking, and make sure to eat spinach instead of the lettuce because spinach has more value to you. So, okay, you can eat pretty much how you want to make it, but let me just give you a tip on how I make it. So I do spinach, olives, I do onion, I do bell pepper, alright? I put a little bit of ranch, I'm talking 2 tablespoons, okay? Don't overpack it. And then I put black beans in there. Alright, those black beans have protein and they actually make it taste like you're eating real food, almost like meat. Now you can also cut up 2 pieces of sandwich meat. All right, you don't want to load it up with sandwich meat, but go ahead and put 2 pieces of sandwich meat in there. Some roast beef, some turkey, whatever you want. Okay, just 2 pieces in there. Bam, slap it in there, and there you go. You're gonna mix it all together, and there is your morning salad. Now I have a clip I'm gonna play of me making my salad. All right, and if this is too small for you, you can always double your portion. But I want you to do this in the morning. That's step number 2. Eat this salad in the morning. So let me just tell you the reason why is because, you know, with this salad, you can eat this much food and it probably has more nutrients than somebody in an unhealthy diet has in their whole day, okay? So you start this in the morning because it kills your so much hunger, okay? You're not so hungry throughout the day. This got all the nutrients you need, you know, to live out for at least 8 hours. I mean, you might think of food, but I'm not saying not to eat for 8 hours. I'm saying you probably won't be super hungry where you need another meal for 8 hours. Alright, so make sure step number 2 you're doing every day for these 2 months. Or not 2 months, month and a half. Because the first 2 weeks, all you're doing is changing from eating out to eating at home. Then you're eating at home and you're eating that salad in the morning, and everything else, you can eat whatever you want as long as it's prepared at home. Alright, so step number 3 is including some cardio in your day. Now you can do it every day or every other day, but it needs to be consistent, okay? And you can go 10 minutes or you can go 30 minutes, wherever your comfort zone is, but you need to at least go 10 minutes and, you know, just push for 30 minutes if you can. Now, the whole goal of this is to burn a sweat. To work up a sweat. And the reason being is I hear all these people saying, yeah, I did 2,000 steps today. Now, of course, you know, if you ask your doctor, he's going to say it has some benefits, but it's not for losing weight. You need to burn calories. You need to break a sweat. That's most important. But I'm not saying you have to run full force, but, you know, you can use a treadmill, elliptical. You can go outside. If you don't have a gym, you can go outside. That's open to you. You know, the public is open to you, the side of the street, you know. So you can power walk, okay? You can jog, and then if you get tired, you can start power walking and maybe jog for like 5 seconds and then power walk. But you need to break a sweat, and you need at least 10 minutes, if not 20 or 30 minutes. All right, so now you got the 3 steps, okay? Now you need to be consistent with these steps, because if we're on the sliding scale, all right, this is healthy, this is unhealthy, and this is the middle where you're not really super healthy or unhealthy. The further you get, if you're unhealthy now, the further you get to just not too healthy but not unhealthy, is the closer you get to being healthy. The further away you get this way, it's almost like you're doubling down against yourself. So at least if you do these 3 easy steps, you're at least going to find the middle point, okay? And you will lose the 20 pounds. I'm telling you, you're going to lose 20 pounds doing this technique. And if anything inside of you is telling you that it's more expensive to eat healthy and prepare your own meals, that is the total opposite. Since I've been preparing my own meals and eating this salad in the mornings, I spend, it feels like, 5 times less money. A fifth of what I usually spent eating out I'm dead serious about that. And here's like a side tip. You're going to want to buy a scale, okay? Because if you haven't bought a scale, that means you're not committed to losing weight. If you can actually weigh yourself and see your results, you know how much more inspiring that is? A lot more. So go ahead and go out there, I think the cheapest one you can get is like $15 or $20. Go ahead and get that, okay? But you need to start weighing yourself weekly or twice a week, just to see where you're at. And when you see the progress, it's going to fuel that fire inside of you to continue, to go further. So yeah, don't wait until, January 1st, the New Year resolution. Let's do this today. The faster we start, the faster you can actually get 20 pounds lighter, as promised in this video. So, if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you didn't, thumbs it down. Tell me why in the comments. Either way, if you like it or you don't. Subscribe to the channel. I'm a motivator, an innovator, and I need more people to subscribe. So yeah, have a good day. I believe in you. You believe in yourself. You can do it. Today is your day.